Business in today is very challenging, especially during the pandemic. No matter what industry you are in, digitalization and innovation is definitely on your to-do list. VentureGrab.com is a business opportunity platform. We focus to provide all kinds of business opportunity like franchise, licensing, partnership, and even buy, sell a business. Compared to the old school method, when you want to start a business, you need to do a lot of research. Now you can find all this information from VentureGrab.com. We make your 3 process faster and easier. With your business listing on VentureGrab.com, we help you to shout out your business opportunity to the right person. As of today, we have more than 50,000 potential business investor database within our platform. Besides all these marketing channels, we also provide further professional assistance whenever you need it, and we leave it to you to have direct discussion with the expert. Our platform is business opportunity and investor focused. To a business opportunity hunter, VentureGrab Investor Circle (VGIC). This is a great place to hunt for opportunity, from franchise to licensing, from partial shares to 100% buying off. You might have the chance to be the pioneer investor in local or overseas brands. SME owners who are looking to grow or expansion by acquisition of upstream or downstream businesses within the industry. Young entrepreneurs who are looking to start up a business with lower cost and innovative product and services. There are a variety of choices of business opportunity for you to choose and compare. There's no markup, no hidden cost, no agent fees, reduced cost on transaction and process. There is full business information within the platform for faster decision making. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage every business owner out there, no matter how bad is the market, always stay positive and look for a solution. Like me, since MCO 1.0 until MCO 3.0, I just keep doing whatever I can think of and move on. You don't try, you don't know.
Welcome to Malaysia First Business Opportunity Expo。
欢迎出席马来西亚首场生意机会博览会。
Opportunities always there, as long as you stay positive. Through this event, we want to share all the business opportunities, especially in franchise and licensing.
We actually has been in the franchise industry for the past 15 years. We are not just ensuring our quality is consistent. I think the support and also work through the progress between the franchisor and franchisee are important.
We use ingredients that come from France. Everything is authentic. What we do is actually very niche, so it's not easy for people to actually follow it and also copy. We are actually a very good option for those who are looking into a passive income model. Our initial start cost is actually catered according to your budget. We discussed and we figure out ways to actually work out deals for all our interested franchisees.
A unique selling point, Mr. Fish, we are actually voted #1 fishing noodle in Klang Valley. We are innovative and adaptive. We have the food consistency because we have the central kitchen with IQF plus freezer. And soon, we have ready-to-eat meals where you can up and eat it straight away. It's actually the current market trend and can increase monthly sales.
Daily Go 就是属于 Express Concept， 每一个 outlet 我们都会有1辆餐车，我们有不同的 design， 我们要去吸引很多的年轻人，所以我们在7月份呢，我们就正式会开始了。然后接下来每一个月大概是8到10辆，所以我们预计大概3年会开300间在马来西亚，所以这个是我们的一个策略。我们也会让茶饮的这个文化到达到另外一个高峰。根据这整个 MCO 的情况，我们想要让更多的人尝试创业。
BMS started in 1997. Now BMS currently we have 50 outlets in Malaysia. Northern, there's a 2 outlets. Central, we have 40. Southern, 4. And in Sarawak, we have a 4 outlets as well.
So through this event, we also want to grow and expand the business. We want to build SME business opportunity ecosystem.
The Selangor government is actually launching a 5 million matching grant, which we will provide 5,000 ringgit to each of the SMEs to subscribe to a digital service provider.
Lee and Partners, as international law firm, we are helping companies and associates from other countries to deal with matters in and out Malaysia. We will give you some ideas about franchise agreement and franchise system.
Everyone thought that MCO is a very bad timing to start business because see the numbers of F&B business closing down. But for us, risk equal to chance. And the risks are great, but the rewards are greater.
The biggest gain that I gain today will be the opportunity to easily meet and talk and share our business model to over 100 participants. I think it's a very good opportunity for all of us to still be able to connect and still find ways to progress even during these tough times.
A very good initiative brought by Venture Grab, and of course looking at the comparison between typical franchise exhibition that we have experienced before. Of course, this has a lot of convenience. At the same time, it can be quite engaging.
We believe that this is a right medium for us to reach out to the people and then to the potential investors.
这次的活动最大的收获就是也要谢谢 Venture Grab 给我们这样的机会去介绍 Mr. Fish， 然后也可以认识更多人。
有些点子是蛮特别，所以呢，可能是让我们学习，然后呢，也看到一两家公司我们有兴趣了，看有没有机会投资吧。
从早上10点到2点，基本上就可以了解差不多接近10家的连锁，一下子就很知道他们的生意的模式啊，所以就比较有效率一些。
BOEX
Business Opportunity
Expo.
Nice.
This is a very good opportunity for business opportunity expos. Pairing with the conventional expo, I would say this can be done at any time, any place. In fact, when I'm doing this, I'm just at my home. So I think that is a beautiful part. Okay, I think most important I would like to say is using the platform to share with everyone my experience.
Very new to us actually, because during this pandemics and everything we cannot do exhibitions and everything, so we go virtual instead. So I think this is a very good opportunity for us to reach out to as many people as possible.
It's able to help us to gather all the links in these events.
We'll actually participate for the next second business opportunity expo. Our client may be looking for all these opportunities, but they do not know where are the platforms to find out from. So this is a situation where we can introduce eExpo to our clients. And one thing, even though I myself as a lawyer, but who knows, maybe like 1 or 2 years later, I got a jackpot and so on, and then I may have this urge to run out a business myself.
Now Venture Grab for the past month or so, we realized it's a very good platform. So yes, joining this event in future will definitely be something that we will do correct.
Very good information. And it proves to be very competitive. So it also puts us on a very good framework. Give us a lot of good benchmark that these are the things that we can also offer for the future. So fantastic environment for today. And certainly looking forward to more enhancement by Venture Grab in the near future.
Venture Grab actually give a lot of support, as in advertising materials, how to advertise, what to goes on, and then the poster, everything is very useful and beneficial for us as a franchisor to expand more branding and get awareness, catch people eye to look into our poster, to easily share our business model to over 100 over participants in the crowds.
Business Opportunity Expo.
Nice.
Business in today is very challenging, especially during the pandemic. No matter what industry you are in, digitalization and innovation is definitely on your to-do list. VentureGrab.com is a business opportunity platform. We focus to provide all kinds of business opportunity like franchise, licensing, partnership, and even buy-sell a business. Compared to the old school method, when you want to start a business, you need to do a lot of research. Now you can find all this information from VentureGrab.com. We make your 3 process faster and easier. With your business listing on VentureGrab.com, we help you to shout out your business opportunity to the right person. As of today, we have more than 50,000 potential business investor database within our platform. Besides all these marketing channels, we also provide further professional assistance whenever you need it, and we leave it to you to have direct discussion with the expert. Our platform is business opportunity and investor focused. To a business opportunity hunter, VentureGrab Investor Circle (VGIC). This is a great place to hunt for opportunity, from franchise to licensing, from partial shares to 100% buying off. You might have the chance to be the pioneer investor in local or overseas brands, SME owners who are looking to grow or expansion by acquisition of upstream or downstream businesses within the industry, young entrepreneurs who are looking to start up a business with lower cost and innovative product and services. There are a variety of choices of business opportunity for you to choose and compare. There's no markup, no hidden cost, no agent fees, reduced cost on transaction and process. There is full business information within the platform for faster decision making. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage every business owner out there, no matter how bad is the market, always stay positive and look for a solution. Like me, since MCO 1.0 until MCO 3.0, I just keep doing whatever I can think of and move on. You don't try, you don't know.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome again to our another episode of Business KangTao Live, where we bring good KangTaos for you as usual. Again, it's every Saturday, 8 p.m. And here I am with you. My name is Charles. I will be introducing more business opportunity to you. But today is a little bit special, right? Why? It's because normally what I do is we will introduce a lot of good business opportunities to you and all. Okay. However, today, if you are a business opportunity, you have something to showcase and shout out to people. You have a great business idea, but how can you bring this out to the public? So today, this KangTao show will be addressing that. I wouldn't say issue, addressing that need to elevate your business. Okay. So once again, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Charles. I am from VentureGrab. So VentureGrab, what we do is we bring business opportunities to you. Because why? Because we are a business opportunity platform. All right. So as mentioned, let's bring out my stuff. All right. So as mentioned, right, we are Business KangTao Live, and it will happen every Friday and also Saturday. Friday night will be the Chinese session, whereas Saturday night will be an English session. But both days is not exactly the same one because both the hosts, we are kind of very different personality lah. So she will present her ideas, I will present my ideas, so that you can get the most information from us. All right. So let's get things started because it's already 8 p.m. But before I move on, very important question to everybody. Sik bao mei. Makan already now. So this is something that we Malaysian like to address each other lah. Instead of saying hi, good morning, everything, we always ask each other, makan already or not. Okay, it doesn't matter you're Chinese, Malay, Indian. Okay, that's always the first thing. So everybody, if you makan already or haven't makan, let me know in the comments so that I know that I am talking to you guys as because over here from my point of view is I'm talking to a laptop lah. But if I see some comments and also some feedback, it will make me feel more alive. Okay, so as I move forward, right now, okay. So what happened last week during our KangTao show? Let's have a little bit of recap. Okay, so last week we had Miss Gita from CAS, they are the IP expert. So last week we talked about trademark for your franchise business. That was the KangTao last week. Okay, so it's the belum makan preparing. Good. Hi Jacqueline. Okay, so makan first. Okay, you can makan at the same time watch me, deliver good KangTao for you and also good KangTao in terms of knowledge lah. Okay, so last week, okay, we had Miss Gita to share more about trademark and registration, okay, for your franchise. All right, and then yesterday, this was the Chinese one. So yesterday we had Mr. Z on board with us to share with you how he managed to raise 1 million ringgit for his business. And what business does he do? He sells pork. Okay, so it's a bit non-halal there lah. Okay, but if you understand Chinese and you like to know more about how does this young entrepreneur manage to raise so much money, okay, for a so-called traditional business selling pork, right? My Geo only. So tune in. Okay, go to our Facebook, like our page, tune in to the live yesterday. All right, so to learn a bit more. But before you do that, let's watch today's live first. All right, so next. So, like I mentioned, Venture Grab. What do we do and why are we here talking so much about business opportunity? So let me share a little bit about this business of the Venture Grab to you. So Venture Grab, we are a business opportunity platform where you can find all sorts of business opportunities on our portal. Okay. So for you guys that are looking for business opportunities, what you can do is you go to our website, www.venturegrab.com, and then you can see, you can search for any business that you like. If you like cafe, you want to look for a cafe business, just type in cafe, it'll come out. You have a lot of opportunities where there are cafes for sale, there are franchises, licenses, and so many other things that you can find. Okay, so just go to venturegrab.com, key in the keywords that you like, then you can search all the business you want. So when you search it, just click make an appointment, then you can connect with the business owner directly. All right. So moving forward, okay. So for those that have business opportunities that to shout to people, okay, you have a business for sale, you have a franchise to shout out to people, you have a license to looking for more licensee, or you have a fundraising campaign that is already up on the fundraising platform, and also now you would like to shout out about it, we also have our business opportunity advertising package, okay, that can help you to reach out to more people. All right, so moving forward, let's talk about the new KangTao for the week. This one is like news already, because you see with the way we designed this, right, it will sound like a news, but more important than that, we are providing great news about new business opportunities. So if for those that don't know, okay, new KangTao, why do we call this a KangTao show? KangTao basically means opportunity in Hokkien. So it's a way to remember KangTao. Well, KangTao, come find us. All right. Now, what is the first KangTao that we have? Okay, this one is actually happened for 1 month already, and this is we call it equity crowdfunding opportunity. So this company Move On, they are a virtual running app in Malaysia, and they are not slowly, they are very fast. They are going to become a 100 million ringgit company by end of 2025. So they are also valued at 8 million ringgit. So when we go about equity crowdfunding, it basically means they are providing you an opportunity to be part of their business, to be a business partner lah. So when we talk about health and fitness app, right, we did our quick research, because for us Venture Grab, when we shout about this kind of opportunity, we have to make sure that it is a good opportunity before we shout it to you. So everything that you see on Venture Grab are all, I would say all, I would say most, 99% of them are great business opportunities. All right. So for this Move On, what we did our research, because they are a fitness app, we did our quick search, and what we found out that in Malaysia itself, 31% of our population are already using health and fitness app. Okay, and smartphone users in Malaysia, don't need to count lah. It actually is 29 million. So you can see there is a very, very big market for this great opportunity. So if you invest into it, okay, you can be part of the company and grow together with them. All right. So actually, they are having their roadshow, but the roadshow is mostly over. However, we talked to them and we managed to ask them to have one final show. Okay, it was the last show supposed to be this morning. Okay, but they agreed to do one more show. Okay, the final stretch for anybody that missed out this opportunity, you still have the chance tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Okay, so if you would like to learn more about this great business opportunity, feel free, okay, to click on the link in the comment below. Later, my little assistant will share the link to you. So you can just click on it, register, and then come for the briefing tomorrow. So tomorrow's briefing will be the last of the last of the last already. Okay, with Venture Grab lah. Okay, so moving on from Move On. Now, something great is going to happen next week, okay, which is our Business Opportunity Expo. Okay, so what's the difference between BOEX, okay, Business Opportunity Expo, BOEX, and Venture Grab? There's no difference. It's us, okay? So when we say we provide you business opportunity, our core is, yes, our venturegrab.com, which is the portal, which you can log in to search for business. But what we also have is events, okay, virtual events where we have brand owners on board, online, on Zoom, and also on Facebook Live to pitch to you their business opportunity. So you can have the chance to connect and talk to them directly. Okay, instead of just looking at the picture and then wait for connection. On the day itself, you can hear from the founders themselves. Okay, so who's the best person to share with you more about the business opportunity, which is the founder themselves. So in this event, okay, it's going to happen on 9th of September, 9/9, at 10 a.m. So do register. My little assistant, please share the link below. There's a link below. You can click on it. Okay, if you rush in, you can also take out your phone, scan on this QR code, and register for your e-ticket now. Okay, what we have for you, okay, what I have in line for you are all very, I would say, not just big brands. Okay, it's also all good opportunity that is going to grow within these few years of the, not just post-pandemic, it's even before the pandemic is over, they are also already growing. So once pandemic over, when the revenge spending comes, that is where you can grow together with them. Okay, so let me give you a highlight of what brands will be there. Okay, the first highlight will be O'Brien's. Okay, O'Brien's has been working with us for BOEX and also doing their advertising with us. Okay, because they are actively still looking for franchisees to grow. All right, so I'm not sure about you guys. Okay, I'm not sure whether you guys are my age or younger. For the younger ones, may not seen this before. Okay, but for those around my age, okay, before I think like last 10 years, all right, we see O'Brien's push out quite aggressively and then they grow very fast. Okay, so They have been in Malaysia for 20 years already. Right. So for O'Brien's, they are still looking for a franchisee because they are still growing. Okay. So without any doubts, they are an industry expert. And what I hear from their franchisee is not them. Remember, we do our research also. Okay. So when we heard from their franchisees that what they do is not just being a good brand and a good products. Okay, as a franchisor, they are also very helpful and they will work very, very closely and very dedicated to work together to grow the business together. All right, so they are a good franchisors to work with. All right, so our BOEX, that is one of the highlight of the brand where they will share the business opportunity. So there are 5 other brands that will be sharing their business opportunity to you on BOEX. Not only that, there will also be government bodies and also consultants to share with you more about the government grants and also what other professional services that you need and you can get with good price and also good opportunity. Not opportunity, good deal lah. Okay, with the professionals, because end of the day, whatever business you do, you still need professionals. You still need if there's a government grant that can help you, it will be a great boost for your business as well. So you can tune in to 10 a.m. where we will share all these things to you. All right, and then for those who have business on themselves, they are a franchisor, you are a licensor, you are somebody who is looking for OEM distributors, okay, do consider to join us on our BOEX as a presenter. So we will be having a briefing on what you can do and how you can work with us to pitch your business opportunity to more people in this event. So this will be happening every Saturday at 5 p.m. English, 3 p.m. Mandarin. Okay, so we will share with you how you can use BOEX and also Venture Grab to promote and also expand your franchise business. All right, so another thing, that's what I mentioned, last week we talked to Gita, okay, and Gita is also providing good deals in terms of trademark and also IP registration for your business as well. Because last week, if you can watch back the video, last week we mentioned about trademark being a very important element when it comes to your franchise business, right? So because if you do a franchise business and you're not registered, even though you didn't call it a franchise, but if it still has an element that is close to being a franchise, you will still be fined, and the fine can go up to 500,000. So getting your business and your trademark registered is a very important thing. So CARS has a very good deal for you. So how can you go with them? Okay, they also have a service where they can also help you to go overseas as well when it comes to your trademark registration and also the with the government grant lah. All right. So if you'd like to know more about this and talk to Gita, okay, feel free, contact us, right? Contact us. We will connect you to Gita, and she will provide you the best trademark registration service. Okay, and then she also will give you white papers for you to look through, so you can know what to do and how to make your brand at its best. All right. So next, we also have we are in relation with CDEC. Okay, so we are a service provider under CDEC where we are offering. Not we are offering. The government is offering a SME digitalization grant, okay, up to 5,000 ringgit. So what this does is when you digitalize your business, either through digital marketing, e-commerce, or whatever, okay, whatever service that you get, the government will pay half of the invoice or up to 5,000 ringgit. All right. So if your bill is, let's say, 2,000 ringgit, all right, so government will pay 1,000 ringgit. If it's 3,000 ringgit, the government will pay 1,500. If it's your invoice is 10,000 ringgit, government will pay 5,000 ringgit. But what happens when your bill goes up to 25,000? The government will still pay 5,000 because it's up to 5,000 ringgit. All right. So if you'd like to know more about this, we will have a briefing about this and how you can use this to work with Venture Grab to grow your business with the help of the government. Okay. So the briefing will be every day, 3 p.m. Chinese and 5 p.m. English. All right. So same thing. Link will be all in the comments. click on it and come to us. Okay, if you cannot find the link, never mind. Go to our Facebook page, click messages, look for me, Charles. I will assist you accordingly. Okay, next is myself. Also, we will be having webinar, a very short webinar every Tuesday and Thursday on 11 a.m. where we will share with you how you can sell your business more efficiently. Okay, because what we have is we also have people selling off their business on the VentureGrab platform, and we do notice there are a lot of business owners not knowing how to sell the business. Okay, they know how to do the business very well. They know how to run the cafe. They know how to run their accessory shops. They know how to run all these, their hotels as well. But when it comes to selling off their business, they don't know what to do. Okay, so they thought like, okay, I just go to VentureGrab, I just put my thing out there, people will come and ask. Actually, no, there are a lot of things that you need to do. There are strategies as well. So I will share more about that during our Tuesday and also Thursday's briefing and we call it a webinar. Okay, 11 a.m. Same thing. You would like to know more? Come to us, register yourself, and now see you on Tuesday and also Thursday. All right. So one of the tips when it comes to the selling business is writing a good proposal. Okay, because that is what sells. Because you're not there to talk to so many people, so you need artwork to attract the people. That's what we do. Okay, but you also, when people are attracted already, you need to have something to show people. How do you package up the business? What is the benefit? What is the unique selling point? So on and so forth. All right. So for that particular reason, okay, today we have a very, very special guest that can share with you about that. Okay, today I invited my guest host last 2 weeks, okay, to come and share with you more about how to craft a winning business plan, because the business plan is what makes or break your business. If you don't believe me, later Mr. Harvey will tell you the same thing. So without further ado, allow me to invite Mr. Harvey. Okay, he's from Ipoh, by the way. So any Ipoh people, say hi in the bottom. I'm also Ipoh boy. So just say hi. All right. So let me invite Mr. Harvey up to share more knowledge with you. So hello, Harvey. Welcome.
Hello. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you very clearly also.
Okay. Surprisingly, I cannot see myself. Not sure why. Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay, you need to get a new laptop from Smart Rental.
Yes. Really should. Thank you for having me, Charles. Good to see you again. And hello to all Ipoh, Mali, and also other friends from other states. Yeah.
Yeah. So once again, thank you so much for being out here again. Previously, you were here for helping me to co-host one of our show, but this time you are a guest. Okay, because we are bringing out the webinar already. So I thought that it would be also best to have the specialist to share with everybody here on how to document a business well when it comes to either business plan, proposal, and also the pitch deck to able to sell the idea of the business. Okay, so before we go further, perhaps Harvey, you can introduce yourself to our audience out there.
Okay, sure. Just introduce myself briefly. Just call me Harvey. Don't need to call me Mr. Harvey. Okay, just call me Harvey. My partner Norman cannot be here today because he's at the shop there. Joking. Yeah, I don't have a partner called Norman. Okay. So a little bit about myself. I started my career in a private equity firm. So I've worked with entrepreneurs throughout my whole career, and I was from this investor community. So I understand how investors think, what concerns they have whenever they listen to a pitch, receive a business plan, what kind of questions they want to ask. Sometimes investors just ask questions to challenge people or scare people. Yeah, so don't worry. After this session, maybe you'll be more confident when facing them. They are also humans, okay? Yep. So throughout the past 3 years, since 3 years ago, we started preparing business plans for companies nationwide and also overseas. Yeah, we have prepared more than 100 business plans so far, and these business plans help our clients raise more than 100 million ringgit. I've also invested in some clients, and these investments have generated 100% return for myself. So yeah, I think I'm really grateful I can still work with so many inspiring entrepreneurs out there, and Charles, one of them, is always so amazing, and I always see Charles engaging with entrepreneurs on Facebook groups, yeah, helping other people. I feel really happy that today we can share more to help more entrepreneurs present your case effectively. And people always say fundraising is so hard and so many things could go wrong. Good news is no hard rule anymore. Right? Deals can be closed anywhere. Like now we can showcase our business easily on the KangTao show and on BOEX.
Yes.
So, but landing a meeting or sharing event or even just a coffee session with potential investors is a big opportunity and a key test of your business. Investors may ask a lot of tough questions, especially if you are the one that attract those tough questions in the first place. Sometimes you give up the wrong information or you present your information not clearly enough, then they will ask you a lot of questions that you don't expect and you are not prepared for that. So and whenever you get those questions, the answers you give can define your future. So again, thank you for having me, Charles. Charles said that he wishes to see more people raise funds successfully, and tonight it's all about preparing and delivering a rock solid business plan that makes people want to invest in your company. Yeah.
Correct.
I believe that a good plan, the process is much smoother.
Yeah, I agree with that. Not just for raising funds, it is also for like expansion. If not just expansion, also it's
Correct,
even in the most basic of starting and doing the business well. Okay, it all starts from an idea and then the planning and then the execution. Okay, but what I noticed, right, is a lot of young entrepreneurs. Okay, young, when I say young, it's not because of their age. I'm talking about people who are new to entrepreneurship. Okay, they can be 40-year-old, 50-year-old, but this is their first business. So what I noticed, the mistake that a lot of people did is they had the idea, all right? And without planning, they jump straight to the execution. Straight away, they want to raise funds. Straight away, they want to hire their tech people, their whoever people to start the right thing. There's no planning in the between. So that is what make life harder for a lot of them. So and along the way, 1 year, 2 years down the road, they're like, oh shit, I need to do this. I didn't see that. So that's what happened. Right. So perhaps you can share the important part of having a business plan from your perspective for every entrepreneur.
Yes, I totally agree with what Charles said. Before you jump into a business, especially when you dream really big, you want to do big business, and you would commit a lot of resources or time into it, it's better to take a step back and work on the business plan first. And while working through all these sections, because there are a lot of aspects in the business, whenever you think through every aspect, you will find yourself actually what's the risk. You can see a lot of risk there, and you can start coming up with strategies to mitigate these risks. And when you start to plan, work out the financials, you put all these figures in the Excel file, you will see that actually you thought having 100 customers per day is enough. Actually, it's not enough. It's not even enough to break even. So that will also lead you back to your marketing strategy. Should you do more to get more customers, or should you use more cost-effective marketing channels? So all this will help you come up with a stronger business plan. Yeah, and other than that, having a business plan will also help you communicate effectively with your co-founder team or your early staff members, because they would need to know your vision. Without a clear vision, it's like driving a car without a destination. So and if even if you have a destination, they don't know whether they have the capability to help you get to your goal. Yeah, it's like you have a destination, but you don't have enough fuel to get to that destination.
Yeah, talking about the driving car analogy. So business plan is more like okay, you know you want to go to Klang, okay, to eat your fried chicken. That's your destination. Okay. So having a business plan means you plan which route are you using. How are you going there? Are you going to ride a bicycle? Are you going to ride a car? Okay. How many people are going? Then if it's 6 people, do you sit in a kantil or do you sit in a which car? So all of these are part of the planning. So in business world, having all of that in written form is what guides you on how to reach your destination, not just effectively, but it's also efficiently. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And another thing is, but one thing, when I talk to a lot of all these new entrepreneurs, right, they also got confused a bit. Okay, when you talk about business plan, then sometimes they come to us, hey, but how about my marketing plan? I want to write my proposal. Then I want to write my pitch deck. In their mind, it's the same thing, but we all know it's different. So perhaps you can share with everyone what is the difference between all these: the business plan, the proposal, marketing plan, and also the pitch deck.
Great question. Okay. So people always mistake business plan for profiles, even proposals. Actually, the most general term should be proposal because whenever we give a proposal, it's like we give a proposal to our girlfriend I want to get married. You have an objective. You want to be closer in terms of relationship with someone. So a proposal is a general term that you can send a proposal to an investor because you want to get more money from them, or you can send a proposal to a government agency to get a grant, or you can send a proposal to a bank because you want to get a loan. You can send a proposal to another competitor even because you want to collaborate with your competitor. So actually proposal is a very wide term, a general term. You can write your proposal to achieve a lot of objectives. Okay, and the biggest difference between business plan is proposal and proposal is that business plan is wider. It covers almost every aspect of a business, and the proposal is normally for a purpose, a specific purpose, very specific. You want to have one goal. Or if you plan out a business plan, actually there will be a marketing plan in there, your financials in there, but every aspect of your business you touch not everything. You don't cover everything. You touch just enough.
Overview.
Yeah, for people to get an overview. Yes. So over the years, we have written a lot of business plans and proposals. After we help our clients raise the funds, we also help them write a lot of proposals to the government agencies to get lands to get loans So in the end, actually, the similarity between them is you're right to convince.
Yep. Okay, so from your experience, because you've written so many documents already, so perhaps you can share maybe one case study where before they found you, they are running without a proposal, but after a proposal, what happens after that? Perhaps you can share one case study for the audience benefits.
Okay, so our case study, let me share with you guys about this agriculture company. Okay, when I ask you, Charles, what do you think about an agriculture company?
Farm, no? That's all I know. Farm.
Under the sun.
Yeah, there's a plot of land, you plant something, either jagung or palm oil, plants lah. Agriculture. That is agriculture to me.
People always have this concept about agriculture that they are a bit dirty a bit. This is for old people Young people always want something more sexy, doing tech, high tech stuff. But actually, agriculture can be high tech as well. And actually, agriculture. We Malaysians, and we know Malaysia have so much land, and because of our weather, because of our natural resources, it's a perfect place to do agriculture business. So what we need to do, when we came across this client, they had this challenge. They couldn't sell the vision to a lot of investors because people already have this perception about agriculture. It's not sexy. It's dirty for old people, and you need a lot of lands for to produce so many how many yields of crops, But we want to but we saw something in them, and we thought actually we can repackage the whole business model and make people believe in them. So what we did first, we tried to package this company as a socially enriching company. How do you call a company socially enriching? You need to empower the B40 community, create jobs for them. Okay, when you can find a way to create jobs for the B40 community, you can take this value proposition to talk to government agencies and also state governments, and they can see, oh, actually, I have a lot of land. If you are really sincere to help all these farmers or make people to join your company, become farmers, okay, I'm willing to give you a lot of land. You can work on my land for free. That's how we achieve our first goal: solve the land cost issue. Okay, the government already see that their interest is aligned with this company. Okay. Secondly, we continue to sell this company by saying that they have mastered the technology. Indeed, they have. Okay, they spend a lot of time working, learning from others. Some local farmers, some from modern agriculture countries like Netherlands. They have a lot of technologies and circular agriculture expertise. So we emphasize on this. They have the technology and expertise to plant a certain crop more effectively. The cycle is shorter. The crop quality is more consistent. We put a lot of emphasis on that. Okay, people can see that they are at the front of the agriculture industry. Not lagging behind. So after this, people can see that, okay, the whole impression is totally different already. Then we continue to fine tune their business model. Okay, if you plant a certain crop, what you can do is sell it to wholesaler, or you can even have online store like you sell to doorsteps. But that's not enough. You need to have this business model that can grow your business faster. So actually, we came up with this business model to sell the technology. You can manage farm for others. You can sell greenhouse. Okay, if you have the greenhouse technology, you can sell greenhouse. You help people build greenhouse. There are many farmers who don't know what greenhouse is, so you help them improve. So you become someone who not only benefit from your own technology, you help empower the whole industry, and you profit from that. Then slowly you can see that this business is much more sexier already, right? Okay.
Yes, I'm very interested already.
Money, okay. Now we continue to write official letters for this company. Write official letters to who? To government agencies to get grant, to get a lot of loan. Bank, Agro Bank got a lot of loan for agriculture companies. So all these facilities are available out there. Just that sometimes we don't know how to get it. But with the right value proposition, you can always write into their heart. So we have a lot of proposals, working papers to different parties, even tycoons. In the end, some tycoons also see their value and JV with them. Okay, tycoons provide the land, they provide the technology, the expertise. So we help. That's how I think this example shows how we can help a company achieve their goals. Not only that, have win-win collaborations with a lot of parties. Everybody win actually. All stakeholders win. Government, partner farmers, customers, suppliers. Yeah.
So it all boils down to the how you got it, the planning of the whole business. That's why in the monologue I mentioned that a business plan is something that will make or break the business. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so having said that, okay, so you managed to help a company, a not so sexy industry kind of company, and sexified it to not just one party investors. You also sexified it to many parties, government agency, even tycoons. They want to get involved and everything. Even I want to know more. Later with PM30. Okay,
Okay.
so so what are the key elements, okay, for to a good business plan?
Okay. The rules are long gone because last time when startup industry was suddenly became such a thing because of Facebook and Alibaba. A lot of people wanted to learn how to pitch, and then you can always Google there's a flow to your pitch deck. The 10 slides you need to pitch. Okay, people came up with a lot of standard flow but the rules are long gone. You can get creative actually after. Preparing more than 100 business plans, we know that we can get creative with the flow as long as you can create the formal, fear of missing out, and also help you communicate clearly. Okay, but the bottom line is the first component, the first key success factor of a good business plan is clean, neat, and not distracting. Okay, yeah, this is the most basic component I would say, because a lot of people want to cram a lot of information inside one section, and that would dilute the focus. People don't know what actually you want to say about. So I would suggest you plan out your flow properly. Only convince people one statement at a time. Okay, make it neat and clean. Don't have too many jargons, okay, and descriptive sentences, flowery sentences to try to confuse people because nowadays investors are also smarter. They also want to get to the point, straight to the point, and not look at a lot of fluff out there. The more fluff you put out there, people would lose confidence faster actually.
Okay, the reason why I laughed just now is when you talk about the flowery language, right? Okay, because that's what we are trained to do when we were in college and uni.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to vomit out like 100 words, 200 words, even a 15-page essay. So, instead of saying like because of, then we purposely like lengthen the thing to make it like we spin many rounds just to reach to the point lah. So everyone out there, okay, who went through degree, masters, okay, you already learn how to write long-winded thing. Throw that away. Write things more simple. Even for ourselves, myself also. Just right now over here, Venture Grab, we do a lot of marketing. Okay, ours is more shorter. Okay, from what we read from the business plan or the proposal, we need to make it like 3 to 5 words for the public to understand, to attract the attention. So I will say that not to say, would like to ask you how do you plan, okay, when you do your research? Because doing a business plan, research is also very important. Okay, so how do you plan from the research to the constructing of the whole plan? How do you plan to do the plan?
How do I plan the plan? Okay, so the process normally starts with understanding the client's plan first. We will have video calls or nowadays video calls. Last time we always sit down in coffee shop. We just talk for around 2 hours, and I want to clarify the client's focus first. After understanding their focus, only I will plan out my research. Okay, so I don't jump into research first, but I spend a lot of time understanding what they want to do. Really, you want to do this. Only I would say that I would go back and do desktop research on that topic. And for example, I was just talking to this HR recruitment agency. Okay, so I asked, who are your clients normally? Which industry? So she was a bit hesitant because she didn't think about this question before I asked.
Anybody lah, nobody
Yeah,
lah.
yeah. Then he started thinking, actually, what my clients what is like my client's demographic, which industry? And then she said, okay, I match a lot of blue collar workers, operators for manufacturers. Okay, but sometimes I also match healthcare staff for hospitals. Okay, so I explained to her why do I need to ask these questions, because if your focus is really on blue collar operators, my research will be directed at that. I will need to prove that, okay, a lot of foreign companies, they are setting up factories here in Malaysia. And why? Because of the electronic industry, or what industry, or electric vehicle industry. So all this planned by the client, the focus will decide what I will research later on. Okay, I will need to position my client well in the booming industry. I just want to say, put the client, and say in the industry that is going to do well. I don't want to do a lot of research, in the end prove that the clients may not enjoy the benefit from the mega trend, or nothing to do with it, okay, even affected by the trend. So that's how we plan our research.
So to audience out there, for those who are writing your own business plan, what Harvey is saying, that have a clear goal first. Like, be clear on what you want. Okay, for like this recruitment example, I can do top recruitment very well. Yeah, I was a recruiter. Okay, so I will think that, okay, take this example. Let's say, Charles, I want to start a recruitment agency. Okay, then Harvey come to me. I want to write a business plan. Harvey asked me, what is your who are your target audience? Who's your customer? Okay, what normally someone like Charles will say, anybody also can. Everybody also can. Okay, I do from HR execs to sales execs up until C level, all also I do. Okay, yes, you can do that, but you cannot do that in the business plan. Even business on its own, okay, the direction, because you need the focus lah. Okay, it cannot be a food court. You have to be a specialist. All right, so so point number one will be, have a clear goal first. Okay, so once the clear goal is there, you will know what to research. Okay, once you know how to once you research already, now next question. So once research is done, what tips do you have to consolidate all this information and structure it out in the plan?
Yes. A lot of times we realize that actually the business owners, when they work on the business plan, they actually don't really understand themselves. But a key success factor of a good business plan is self-understanding. Yeah, that's the first step. So what we have discussed so far is whether you can communicate yourself, express yourself clearly in a clean, not distracting way. Yeah, just like someone going out to date, if you go out to date, you don't understand your own style. Supposedly you look better wearing t-shirt, but you want to wear suit or flowery shirt. You do too much to impress. Yeah, to go for the wrong occasion. Yeah, that would give the wrong impression to others. Yeah.
Correct. All right. So that's on the technicality on how. So from there, once the research is done, okay, we are very clear already. Okay. So what other tips you have for audience out there who wants to write their own plan, right? On how to craft it better. Like, what are the tips? Because the information there very clear. For myself, recruiter, I want to do only IT recruitment. I already do all the research already. Now what? What do I do?
One common mistake people make, from my observation, is they always talk a lot about their product. But we always need to remember your product isn't the same thing as your business. Okay, so when we write a business plan, we are trying to give a bigger picture to other people why this business will work. Sometimes the product works, but without the team, without other ingredients, your business cannot be sustainable also. That's why we always have the finance department spearheaded by the CEO, CFO. Then we have COO managing the other aspects. Yeah, everybody come together as a team. So you need to sell the team. Okay, but of course, if we really need to describe our product because we really believe in the product, we really need to show a more comprehensive view also. For example, what gives your product a competitive advantage in the market? Okay, you need to describe whether it's a hardware or software. Is it a new feature no one else has? Okay, or you must also share actually the insights you gather as you develop your products, because people would appreciate it to when you share with them the process you have gone through to perfect this product. People can see some backstory and maybe some touching story.
Emotion.
People would, yeah, you can win over their emotions. Yeah.
Emotional storytelling.
Yes. Describe your product through its evolution. Okay, but don't spend too much time on it. That's what I'm saying. Keep it high level enough already. Leave more content for other business aspects.
So in other words is have the bird eye view of the whole thing on how every piece of the business machine works. Okay, so to summarize Harvey's points, so meaning that, so as a CEO, you need to see, okay, yes, product may sell very well, but what makes the product sell well is the production of it, the COO, the marketing of it, CMO, then also the finance cash flow about it.
Yeah,
Product
so
very well.
Business projection.
Yes. So product can be very well, but if you charge like under the cost, you will be losing money. So your sales will be a lot, but you're losing money. So all these things need to be included in the business plan, because for what I know, this is what investors want to see as well. It's not just how good this product is. Okay, this product can be the best product in the world, but if I invest into this company, can I make money or not? And the next question will be, how much money, how big, how fast. But this is the one thing that I notice also a lot of entrepreneurs forget. Okay, investors invest money to make money. Okay, because a lot have the I try to think of a word that is not offensive. To the dream, right? That the ideal, the idealistic view of the business is about 100% happy people, and then the investors is give you a donation to play with your hobby to help people. Okay, so that's the one thing I saw lah. Okay, because share you one story lah. There was one guy. Okay, he came to me with he said it's a solid business plan. Okay, and the tech is awesome. Okay, because the tech I was doing VR. Okay, and he wanted to work together with us lah. Okay, so basically the business is sound wave, using sound wave to transmit information. So what it does is you can play a certain music, and with the app, right? If you walk past and hear the music, they can receive certain message through SMS or through their WhatsApp or whatever. Technically, sounds awesome, but my question to him was, what's the feasibility? No, I as an investor, okay, I invest into this. How much does it cost? How much are you asking for? You're asking for 15 million. 15.
Wow.
15 million. Okay. But there's no projections. There's no how much money can I make back and when and why. So he got rejected by the investors lah. Okay, so he came to me and said, the investors don't know one lah. No, they don't anything lah. So this is a big thing. It's the next big thing like Apple, but the investors have no vision lah. So they become frustrated. So this is the point I would like to share with everyone also. I think Harvey can also vouch for this, is having the plan is not just writing out the thing just to show to the investors. It's also really sitting down to plan how this whole thing is going to work. Okay, because if you plan the whole thing and it doesn't work for you, investors confirm to like it. Okay, even and every single aspect is important as well. Okay, there are some, their marketing is fantastic. The operations to come with the product fantastic, but their projection, they only say, okay, we can make so much money, but there's no logic behind it.
Yes.
So that is also a killer lah. So perhaps you can share with the audience, okay, what are the things that they need to look into to make sure those things don't happen, like they don't. Yeah, there's a few, all the piece they need to do, but what is the what kind of state of mind or what technique can they do to test all the feasibility of all these elements?
I would say use the lean startup approach. Because just now you raised an interesting point. A lot of investors, even a lot of entrepreneurs, especially if they are like the inventors of a new technologies, that they will be really proud of what they have invented, and they can only see the beauty of their inventions and all these ideas. They don't see the whole business. So there's also one example I can share, a funny story. Somebody invented a toilet bowl that makes the water won't splash. We all know when the water splash, the feeling is not that good. So this inventor spent a lot of time to make sure the water won't splash until our butt lah. But then a kid just came along and said, why don't I just put a few layers of toilet paper on the water before you start your business lah? And that solved the problem already. So you see these inventors who go such a big round and incur so much cost just to create this thing, and this problem can be solved so easily. Even a kid can point out this issue. So the lean startup approach is always saying that you don't work on your business alone. You don't close the door and work on it alone. Then only when it's complete, when it's perfect, you go out there and hope you can raise the fund from it and hope people will buy your idea straight away. Lean startup is saying that whenever you want to work on an idea, just work until the prototype is okay. Then you show it to others, just enough for people to understand and give you feedback. Then you take this feedback back to your room, work on it, fine tune, then go back to the market again, survey the market again, get more feedback and go back. Then repeat the process until people are starting to feel excited and willing to pay for it. Then that's the point you can start to be really serious about it. That you can raise funds with some proof of concept. So I would like to remind people to work with others, be more collaborative. There are so many resources out there. There are accelerator programs, CDEC out there, and people like Charles who are so passionate about giving good feedback. Okay, so I think what entrepreneurs should do is just mingle around more, network more.
One thing that you remind me of one question. Okay, because I get this a lot when people come to me for free consultation, basically. Okay, but the problem is this: they come to you, they say, "I have this great idea. I need you to advise me how should I plan to raise funds or whatever lah." Okay, so when you ask them the standard question, so what do you do? Okay, can I know a little bit more? Then I'm not sure whether you get this or not. They will tell you, "Oh, I cannot tell you so much. Okay, I scared later you steal my idea." How?
Yes. You are so insecure, then forget entrepreneurship lah. Have some advantage when you work on the idea. If not, this idea doesn't belong to you. This idea doesn't suit you in the first place. If somebody could have done this same thing at half of your cost or 10 times faster than you, then you should let the other person do that. You don't
join the fella, do together.
Yes.
Because from this, the point I want to make is, idea is just an idea.
Yes.
Idea is not even on paper. It's just something in your head. Okay, so even though you tell me how great this idea is, the most important part for entrepreneurs to start and move forward. I'm not saying succeed only, not just succeed, not yet. Not to even to start moving is execution. Writing a business plan is the first execution. If business plan also cannot write out, then don't bother lah. Okay.
And in the business plan, there's this section I always want to clarify with our clients, that is the unfair advantage. Whether you are the right person to do this, yeah, you have the unfair advantage. People, even though they copy everything, they still cannot win. You will be the winner.
Yes. And then one thing, is it because there's always one competitor analysis segment in a business plan or even a proposal? Okay. Is it a good idea to say out your weakness, okay, in the competition? Of course, you come up with a solution to cover that lah. So is it a good idea to do that?
Is it a good idea to say to talk about your competitors' weaknesses, right?
No. Your own weaknesses. Let's say, what's the difference between Charles Cafe and Harvey Cafe? Okay, then of course Harvey got your own USP. I have my own USP. Okay, so in the market, there's confirmed competition. Not everybody is like Facebook. Okay, so when there's competition, yes, Cafe Harvey is good at this. Okay, I myself, I cannot compete in that point. My let's say your bakery is better because you are a baker yourself. You're a bakery chef. You're a pastry chef. So your cakes are better. Okay, so I cannot beat that. But my strength is coffee. So to cover in terms of competition, I'm better in the sense that I have better coffee as a cafe. Is it a good idea to do that?
I think it's okay to admit that in some areas you are not as good as your competitors, but you have your own merits, Yeah. So I think that's totally fine. The problem with competitive analysis is sometimes people purposely choose somebody who are weaker than them to the brands that are really not that good to make themselves look better. Okay.
Yes.
Then people will say you purposely choose these weak players to compare yourself with. What's the point? So in this area, sometimes people question your comparison. It's meaningless already lah. So it's better for you to really be objective about it. Compare yourself with the big players out there. If they are really much stronger, then you need to go back and study your solution, find your solution.
Yes, and also investors, not just the I'm not just talking about the big shot investors. Even the retail investors, people like us who invest like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 to be a very, very, very tiny shareholder. Okay.
Yeah.
Even we know when by my language, when bullshit is out. When someone give you a proposal with bullshit, even we know. So do you think that Tan Sris don't know?
Yes.
Because people have a lot of all these young entrepreneurs, right? This time I say young, not new. Young entrepreneurs, they have this perception that the tycoons, the Tan Sris people with money, okay, they are so detached from reality, they don't know a lot of things. But in fact, they are the ones, the younger ones, they are the ones who don't know a lot of things. So the advice to out there is be transparent, be clear, and know what you're good at. If you know that you got nothing to compete with in the market, improve yourself first. Then we go there and
correct. Yes.
So
if you are really confident, you have the substance, then you can work on the style. And one thing before I came into this market, before I started providing this business plan crafting service, was that I saw a lot of business plans out there. They were quite boring, very long-winded. Okay, so what we did differently was we designed the business plan to be visually interesting. Because we think pitch deck, profile, or proposal, every kind of proposal out there, material should be visually interesting. That is, and because sometimes people do associate the visuals with your competency. If you cannot express yourself and make me digest information clearly, you are not competent. Okay, that's what people think also.
Yes, and also one thing I learned before, because I myself do my own business plan before. So there's one mentor that taught me, when you write a business plan, okay, write it as if you yourself can read. Because sometimes we will force ourselves to write long-winded thing just to hand in our thesis that we ourselves, when we read, we don't understand. Okay, but for business plan, it's best to write it in the sense that even you yourself enjoy reading the way that you enjoy reading. So all the design and everything is also important because again, tycoons, investors, people with big money, they are still humans. They like to see colors. They are not people who see 1,500 text in the page.
Yes. Correct. We consider it lah. I always respect graphic design. Graphic design has rules. What words you will read first is because the designers design it that way. They will want you to read the headlines first, then the smaller fine prints, then the other sentences. You just follow them. Great designers who know how to make information more digestible.
That one topic for another day. Because that one can go very long about design only.
I think that's a very important component of a good business.
Yes, and also very, very important. So respect your graphic designer friends. Okay.
yes, treat them better.
Yeah, I also remember another case. I think we share our case studies also. I think audience can understand more, get learn more lah. We learn from case study ma. So there's this case study I think I shared it with Smart Rental a few days ago. So there's this guy that came to me. There he said he wants to raise funds. Okay, so his idea is to create a car production to fight with Perodua and Proton. Big,
wow.
Very, very big dream. Okay. Then when he came to me, okay, his first question is, hi Charles, I want to raise funds. I'm looking forward to raise 30 million. 30. When I heard that, I thought 13. He said 30. I'm like, okay, 30 million. So what is your business and everything? I think I better have a Zoom meeting with you to share with you lah, because to protect my idea. Okay, red flag number one.
Okay.
Met up with him. I saw his proposal. He wants to start a car production plant, wanting to take 30 million. His proposal is 8 pages. 8 pages. And the whole plan, okay, is basically a dream plan. Okay, so this dream plan is to create a new factory to produce Malaysia's third national car, okay, to fight with everything. Guess how long he planned that timeline from getting the funds. Okay, he haven't started anything. His plan is to get the funds and start. Okay, so from getting the funds to the production factory is out and running. How long do you think he planned it? Guess.
10 years? 1 year?
Doesn't make sense, but
1 year?
Okay, let's see. Audience, how many days do you think? How many days do you think this person planned the whole process? I see the thing, I was speechless at the time. Your rough guess?
Don't tell me 100 days.
Okay, not that 夸张. Okay, so let's see. So now the first guess was 10 years, right? Second guess was
1 year.
1 year. Now 10 days. Okay, not 10 days lah. Also not 3 months lah. He planned the whole thing 9 months.
9 months. Okay.
He wanted to open a car plant with 9 months.
Not enough. Okay.
Then I'm like, okay, never mind. Maybe he's some big Tan Sri's son. Okay.
Yes. He explained the team.
Yes. Too free. I thought he's a Tan Sri's son with a team. They too free, nothing to do, and they want to do this. Okay. I thought it's that. Turns out this whole project, guess how many people in the team? Also, audience, guess how many people do you think is in this team that want to create all these things in 9 months? Rough guess. I'll share the background later. That has this confident, that with this, I confirm 9 months can produce this up. 11 people, 5 people. Harvey, how people you think?
If you say like that, should be 3 people.
40 people, 3 people. I tell you, the whole team is only one person, one man show.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
One
that's
man
a
show.
great model already because in any business plan I write sure won't have one person.
Yep. So I saw the proposal. I saw the first page was 30 million. The first page is saying he wants 30 million.
Yeah.
The proper flow should be, explain the whole market, what's the problem, what's the solution, that's only what you need, right? That's the standard. This one is very first page, proposal for 30 million investment for Malaysia's third car. Then after
And
that,
the background?
sorry?
Did he explain the background, his track record?
Yeah, when I interviewed him, okay, he's a fresh grad.
Okay.
Okay, and he don't even have automotive background at all. Okay, he studied psychology. Okay, he has no knowledge about cars. Okay, even I know what's the difference between a VTEC and the boxer engine. Yeah, I know the structure of an engine. Okay, the piston, the crankshaft, all these things. I know all of this. He don't know, and he wants to create a car. So this is the, not to put lang sui lah, but sometimes, right, dreams can be big. Okay, you can have the confidence, but there's a borderline between big dreams and dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of reality kind of dream. So back to your first point now. So before you plan to do anything, have a clear mind and then start planning properly.
I always love to see ambitious people actually, but we need to let them know actually they also need to respect the business world, learn the ropes, go out there and gain more experience first. There's no overnight success.
Yes,
okay?
correct.
Back to the team, the point about team, I think is also something we can also share with the audience. I think it's important to show that you have a team that is solid and well-rounded. Okay, the team section is where you can do some humble bragging.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah.
Who you have.
Yeah. Instead of saying that you are an all-star team or a superstar entrepreneur, okay, just make sure you include picture, title, and some important facts about you. Okay, this is how you do humble bragging properly.
Yes.
Share one or two interesting facts about each person. Okay, some great projects they worked on before, how long they work with each other, then include an organizational chart. People feel that there's this team that stick together. Okay,
correct.
Investors want to feel that this team is united and the team is approachable, so they can work together in the long term. Yeah.
Yes. So back to the this case study of the car production team. I'm not saying that it's impossible to create Malaysia's third national car. Okay, I'm not saying that. Okay.
Actually, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. So let's take that case study as an example. So if that is the idea, right? Even if the founder himself, he has no any background lah, but if he has a team, okay. So he has a team of this person he used to work as the factory manager in Perodua. Then he has this guy who won the automotive design something first place. So if he assembled no need a big team, maybe a team of 3. Okay, he himself, the driver, the spearhead, and the Peroda guy, and also perhaps the automotive designer guy, perhaps also a mechanic background person, together in the team. That might work because they have all these experts together. But the problem with that one is not the idea. Okay, it's the person running it. Okay, there's nothing sexy about that business proposal.
Yes. So far, what Charles, you and I have been discussing is still on the self-understanding part. Whether we can see ourselves like how people see us or not. I think that's the first part. If you go out there and if you don't understand yourself, and people have to tell you how you look like, it looks really bad. I think.
Correct.
So the first step is always self-understanding. Then actually maybe we can also share with the audience about the other party, whether we understand the investors or not. Okay, so many people don't know that most investors want us to succeed. Yeah. Do you know that investors are rooting for you the moment they get in touch with you? If someone is willing to set up a Zoom call with you, yeah, that means he's interested. Okay, investors are always looking for the next big thing, and they are hoping that you are the next big thing. They hope that they will be impressed by what you are going to present. So knowing this is important. We also put in the efforts to make their time count. Yeah, keep them engaged and impressed. Yes.
I think the perception is like this. People will think like investors, right? When they talk to you, the investors will be on the bad negative impression first. Then you have to add point to them. All right. But actually, right, what I also noticed, which is same as you, investors actually they are terbalik. Okay, they actually have great expectation.
Yes,
And
yes.
the moment they really willing to spend 1 hour to talk to you means they already have a high expectation, they're already 100 point. But what a lot of people did is they reduced the point bit by bit until it became fail. So something to bear in mind. Although today, right, we talk about how to craft a business plan, but the 80% of the whole business plan is depending on understand yourself and also understand your audience. The others, how to write English, the design, everything, that's 20% of it. That's the more technical. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. And also you have Harvey to help you also. But the most important is the understanding self and also understanding your audience, which is your investors.
Yes, yes. So next time, if you are going on KangTao show, remember to ask Charles who will be attending. Then Charles will be able to share actually this Dan Sri will be attending now, one boss will be attending. Then you start to design your script better. Say you design some lines that can speak to that boss one. Then the boss feel like, why these people, this entrepreneur kind of know me so well.
Yes.
I think how investors connect with you better.
Yes. The one secret I can share with everybody about Venture Grab. Okay. The perception that I got feedback from my friends that Venture Grab, you are more catered to the mass investors. We call them the retail investors people like me and you. People who can invest 10,000, 20,000, perhaps buy a small business, 30,000, 50,000, perhaps even 100,000. But one thing I can tell you, okay, people who are watching Venture Grab are not just those kind of people. There are also big players out there watching us. Why? Big players also will invest into small business. Okay, there a few months back there was a dato that came to me. Okay, so a few months back was the starting of our third MCO. No, not starting. Like around April like that. Okay. We are just trying to recover from the second MCO. Right. So that was the point. A lot of business are already closing down. A lot of cafes say, cannot lah, pub, no need to say, this dato came to us, okay, say, hey, you guys if you have any cafes that is selling off, let me know. Okay. All right. Sure. Where and how many you want? Where are you looking at? Right? How much is your budget? This he's like, my budget around 50 to 100, depending on how complete the pub the pub is. It can be a pub or a pub restaurant. Okay. And I'm looking around Klang Valley. Okay. This specific area. This one is any area within Klang Valley. Okay. I'm looking to invest into around 10, 20. 10 or 20.
10 or 20.
Then I'm like, you sure? Right? So he explained why. Okay, he explained that, because now it's a tough time. A lot of people are selling cheap. Yeah, and then a lot of the pub owners, they cannot tahan already. So how he can help is he pump in the money to hold that business. Okay. Hold until MCO is over, then he open back. Because the pub owners, they don't have the holding power anymore. Okay, because so many months cannot open business, the cash flow also gone already. Okay, so what he can do, he hold it, and then when things open back, he will Bye bye.
Yeah.
So these are the people that are secretly watching Venture Grab. Of course, they are not on Facebook. Okay, rich people do not have time for Facebook. Okay,
Yes.
but they are watching us. They are also talking to us. Hey, if you know anything, okay, any certain business. Sometimes, if you like our Facebook page, sometimes once in a while we will post something like, we are looking for this kind of business. Okay, means there are people asking us, hey, I actively looking for this kind of business.
Yes. Yes.
Last 2 months, okay, there was a request to look for a central kitchen, specifically central kitchen at the Masara area. Then they got money. So in the market, there are also people with money. So do look at our Facebook. It will come up once a while when these people call us. Hey, you will help me find. So
Yes.
market
I
is still
believe
big.
there are many big shots out there. They just they are so low profile. You don't know their background. Then they don't
yes.
brag about it. Yeah. So when we present to others, always be sincere, be authentic, and be humble. Yeah, you don't know who you are speaking to sometimes.
Yes, that is one thing also. Don't be arrogant. Okay, you're not the next Steve Jobs. Okay, one man show. There's in the world. There's only two of them. That is Jeff Bezos and also Elon Musk. But the whole world only got these two fella. One of these two fella. Even Bill Gates has partners. Even what's his name? Apple. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs has Steve Wozniak, and also the third guy that nobody know. Okay.
Yeah. Even Elon Musk, when he wanted to start the SpaceX business, he invited someone from NASA to help him.
That was after lah. He started PayPal alone. Okay. Jeff Bezos started Amazon when they were selling books only alone. Okay. In this whole world, only got these two fella. They can one man show until so big. Okay. Even Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, right? Even he has few partners. His uni mate to start the Facebook thing. So don't one man show lah. There's no such thing as one man show.
Yes, when we talk to investors, always understand them and mirror them. Mirroring is in fact a great form of communication also. If they have this, after you understand their common interest, their value system, you try to put yourself on the same page with them. Yeah.
Yes. And also different investors consume information differently.
Correct.
That we do a lot of ECF projects. So in ECF itself, although ECF is a public, right? There are some investment they have like 10,000 worth, 30,000 worth, 100,000, 50,000. So for people who can invest 10,000 versus people who can invest 100,000, the language you speak different one. Although yes, it's the same business, the projection and everything is the same, but the way of presenting and the way of talking to them will be slightly different. Way as in the type of language used, not the tone. Everybody's tone should be the same. Not because this guy can invest 100,000, you okay, thank you. You talk very, very nicely, and then the one that can only invest 2,000, you talk very rude to them. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, what I meant is the language. Because somebody who can invest 5,000 maximum, the they are working class. Working class people, the things they want to know will be different than the one that's investing 500,000. So have the business plan as the core, and then craft the proposal and also the pitch according to the audience.
Yes. A lot of things can be prepared one. Even if big investors and even some investors are big, some are small, they always ask the same set of questions actually. One of the toughest questions to answer is what's the big picture goal and vision for this business? So we know much of this vision is based on hope and assumption. So how do you answer this tough question while still sounding convincing? So one tip is to be thoughtful. You can start off by giving a reasonable projection of the company. For example, my business could be a 1 million ringgit company, but with your support, I'm hoping it will get to 10 million company, and your funds will help to build the steps of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that will show your assumptions, your plan is reasonable. You still sound humble and convincing at the same time. It will evoke the desire in them to understand you more, see how they can help you.
Yes, correct. Harvey, through our this 1 hour conversation, I thought of something. Okay, we both should start a class for new entrepreneurs. I teach them on direction, the big picture thing. You teach them on the the execution of it. We have a webinar, okay, because I noticed we both be talking quite long. I just noticed it's 9:30 already. I also did notice. I hope that our conversation and also our tips can, especially tips from Harvey lah, that can help our audience out there lah. So audience out there, if you learn something from us, please do give us thumbs up and everything.
Yes. Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I don't want to rush this lah, but I think if we talk too long, also audience also become sleepy already.
Yeah,
Plus it's a
correct.
Saturday night. Okay, so but never mind. We might have you back again. Okay, when time everything is good, so that we can share more on how to. Although today's KangTao is not a business opportunity, but it's more of a KangTao for knowledge lah. Okay, because I'm sure a lot of entrepreneurs out there, they are struggling. They are looking for ways to run, to start, to jalan everything.
Right. So this session is actually not about us, actually about all the audience out there.
Yeah.
How they
Hopefully, yes. But audience, if you even after you heard everything already, you found everything already, you still need help to write. There's always Harvey. So if you want to reach to Harvey, right? You know what to do. You come to Venture Grad, look for Charles. Charles will connect you to Harvey.
Yes. And I also also want to give credit to my team. I cannot do so many things alone. I have also a team to help me craft a strong business plan for every entrepreneur we work with.
Yes. It's always a team. Even ourselves, Venture Grab, we have our team. We have our Coco, then we have our founder Eden, and we have our little helpers. Okay, I call them little because they're very young. I see them, right? I imagine the small kids, Okay, so they are my little helpers. So without them, we cannot do so many things. Even the live today, okay, I'm here talking, but behind the scene, there's actually a few of them, doing the setting, all the technical things lah. So it's a very good thing to have team also.
Yes, very true.
All right. So I would like to call it a day. Okay, before our audience go to sleep. Okay, so before I say bye bye to you, perhaps you can have a final words to everybody out there.
Final words. It has been a very productive Saturday for me, and I hope everyone can reach out to us, either Charles or myself, if you have more questions. Yeah, I'm always willing to answer your questions.
Yep. I think Harvey and me, we are similar because we are Ipoh people. We kind of like to share our knowledge and also our experience lah to everybody. So once again, thank you, Harvey, for being here. It was a great pleasure speaking with you, and I hope also our audience out there, you can learn a bit or two from our conversations for your business plan. So if you'd like to learn more, please go to Harvey. All right. So
let's learn and grow together.
Learn and grow together. All right. So thank you so much, Harvey. I'll see you again soon.
See you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Our business plan specialist sharing with you all his, not all lah. Okay, little bit of his wisdom because we can't share all. If we share all, right, we will be speaking until 2 a.m. today. So I don't think we got the energy to listen until 2 a.m. lah, because now it's the time to watch Netflix already. Okay, so once again, thank you so much everybody for being here. Okay, if you think me and Harvey should have a webinar together to share more about all this starting business, the formation of idea, what is the tips, everything, we can. I wouldn't say we teach you lah. I would say we will work with you to share with you our experience and also our knowledge to help you further. If you think we can start a webinar like that, do let us know below also. So support the Ipoh Bali people. All right. So once again, so thank you so much everybody for being here. So you saw all our KangTaos in the starting of the show. Okay, if you haven't seen it yet, never mind. After this, you can scroll back and still watch it. And if you'd like to connect with all those business owners from our KangTaos, do let us know. There are links in the bottom as well. Okay, do click on them, register yourself, or even come to Venture Grab, like our Facebook page, connect with us. We are more than happy to connect you to the right business owners, to the right opportunities of your dreams. Okay, so once again, thank you so much, everybody, for watching and for tuning in as well. I hope today you learn a thing or two from me and Harvey. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you again next week.
Welcome to Malaysia First Business Opportunity Expo.
欢迎出席马来西亚首场生意机会博览会。
Opportunities always there as long as you stay positive. Through this event, we want to share all the business opportunities, especially in franchise and licensing.
We actually has been in the franchise industry for the past 15 years. We are not just ensuring our quality is consistent. I think the support and also work through the progress between the franchisor and franchisee are important.
We use ingredients that come from France. Everything is authentic. What we do is actually very niche, so it's not easy for people to actually follow it and also copy. We are actually a very good option for those who are looking into a passive income model. Our initial start cost is actually catered according to your budget. We discussed and we figure out ways to actually work out deals for all our interested franchisees.
A unique selling point, Mr. Fish, we are actually voted #1 fishing noodle in Klang Valley. We are innovative and adaptive. We have the food consistency because we have the central kitchen with IQF glass freezer. And soon, we have ready-to-eat meals where you can up and eat it straight away. It's actually the current market trend and can increase monthly sales.
Daily Go 就是属于 Express Concept， 每一个 outlet 我们都会有1辆餐车，我们有不同的 design， 我们要去吸引很多的年轻人，所以我们在7月份呢，我们就正式会开始了。然后接下来每一个月大概是8到10辆，所以我们预计大概3年会开300间在马来西亚，所以这个是我们的一个策略。我们也会让茶饮的这个文化到达到另外一个高峰。根据这整个 MCO 的情况，我们想要让更多的人尝试创业。
BMS started in 1997. Now BMS currently we have 50 outlets in Malaysia. Northern there's 2 outlets. Central we have 40. Southern 4, and in Sarawak we have 4 outlets right now.
So through this event, we also want to grow and expand the business. We want to build SME business opportunity ecosystem.
The Selangor government is actually launching a 5 million matching grant, which we will provide 5,000 ringgit to each of the SMEs to subscribe to a digital service provider.
Lee and Partners, that's international law firm. We are helping companies and associates from other countries to deal with matters in and out Malaysia. We will give you some ideas about franchise agreement and franchise system.
Everyone thought that MCO is a very bad timing to start business because see the numbers of F&B business closing down. But for us, risk equal to chance. And the risks are great, but the rewards are greater.
The biggest gain that I gain today will be the opportunity to easily meet and talk and share our business model to over 100 participants. I think it's a very good opportunity for all of us to still be able to connect and still find ways to progress even during these tough times.
A very good initiative brought by Venture Grab, and of course looking at the comparison between typical franchise exhibition that we have experienced before. Of course, this has a lot of convenience. At the same time, it can be quite engaging.
We believe that this is a right medium for us to reach out to the people and then to the potential investors.
这次的活动最大的收获就是也要谢谢 Venture Grab 给我们这样的机会去介绍 Mr. Fish， 然后也可以认识更多人哦。
有些点子是蛮特别，所以呢，可能是让我们学习，然后呢，也看到一两家公司我们有兴趣啦，看有没有机会投资了。
从早上10点到2点，基本上就可以了解差不多接近10家的连锁，一下子就很知道他们的生意的模式啊，所以就比较有效率一些。
BOEX
Business opportunity.
Business opportunity.
Business opportunity Expo.
Nice.
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 Nice.